I'd love to share with you one of the ickiest dates I've ever been on. First, I think it's important to let you know how I met this guy. Okay, so I had just bought a new home and I had to get, homeowner's insurance. And this other guy that I was good friends with, he hooked me up with a friend of his that worked at an insurance agency. So I went to see this guy, and he did give me he gave me the hookup on a good rate. And so, the only time I ever seen him before the date, he's sitting at his desk, sitting down. He never got up, had a suit and tie on. He looked a very good looking guy. And, you could tell he worked out. And, seemed very nice. So, he said, let me take you out to dinner to congratulate you on your new home. So, I said yes, and we decided to meet at the restaurant. Well, as soon as I pull in beside him, and as soon as he gets out of his car, it was like, is there any way I could turn around and leave? He gets out, and his shirt is 3 times too small for him. His muscles are bulging out. I don't even know how he got the sleeve over his muscle. I bet it, how women had to get on the bed and pull their pants up and zip them. I bet that's... I bet he had to do something similar for this shirt. So as I'm scanning down, he's got high waters on. And they're about, this much too small. Loafers with either no shoes on or no socks on whatsoever. And I'm sorry, maybe I'm shallow, but it was a huge, huge yick to me. So I like to call this guy the fisherman, because the whole time we're eating, he is fishing for a compliment. Just dying for me to say something. So, he says, so, can you tell me, why would a girl like you want to go out with somebody like me? And, he's sitting there with this baby t-shirt on. The seams are screaming. The seams are screaming, help me. Help me. And I just looked at him and go, I don't know. So I was telling him while we were eating, that I had to get a new stove, and I was pretty bummed out about that. So he looks at me, and this, here's this man sitting there with a baby t-shirt on, looks at me and does baby talk and says, oh, does she need a hug? That is one of the hugest icks I've ever experienced. So he had told me that he brought a surprise for me as like a housewarming gift. And after we eat, we could go out to his car and he'd give it to me. I thought to myself, you shouldn't have. You really, really shouldn't have, because I am 0% interested in you. 0% not interested in you. So we get out to the car, and I said, no, you shouldn't have done that. You keep your gift, take it back, get your money back, whatever. Well, he couldn't take it back. Here's another ick. Turns out his sister used to sell home interior products, and for the people that don't know what that is. Home interior is where you have a house party. You invite your friends, and then, someone comes over and tries to sell products that home interior offers. And, stuff like pictures, shelves, little whatnots, whatsoever like that. So the person that is selling the stuff, they typically have a board, and you can Velcro stuff on it to display the items that are in the catalog to sell. So the items have Velcro on them, and you can Velcro it up on the board and say, this is our shelf, and here's one of our newest pictures. And so he brought me the Velcro board with the home interior Velcro items on it. So, needless to say, I never saw this guy on a date again. And so, about 6 months later, he was having a Super Bowl party. And I was invited. So me and one of my friends went. And he had this knife, like a chopping knife, on the back of his toilet. And someone asked, dude, why you got a chopping knife on the back of your toilet? And he says, oh, that's my poop knife. Never heard of a poop knife. What is a poop knife? So he explains to everybody at the party that sometimes he's got to chop it up so it'll go down the toilet. My friend looked at me and she said, and you went out with him? I mean, if you're going to have a party, the least you can do is put your poop knife up. I hope you guys are having a great day, and thank you for tuning in and listening. Love ya.